Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and I am so happy to have you joining me today. In today's video, we are going to be finishing up my great room Christmas decorate with me. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm starting today here on the table behind my sofa. You might call this a console table, a sofa table, a buffet. I'm not sure. I just call it the table behind my sofa. And I got it at Wayfair. No, I did not. I got it at World Market. And I have always had my eye on this sofa table. I love the color. I think it's really pretty. And I really was looking forward to having something to put in this space. It felt very empty. And it's just a nice place to decorate. So I'm getting started on the bottom here. That Farm Fresh Christmas tree sign is from Michael's a few years ago, and that tin there that I just put my Dracaena plant in, that is also from Michael's, although I did get that this year. And that tree there, as well as that candlestick, those are both from Hobby Lobby. I did get that tree last year, however, I did see them there this year. I think they were really pretty. I loved the color and I thought the shape was very unique. Kind of gave a little bit of a retro vibe, something different. I love to mix all different kinds of trees with woods and metals and, trees that kind of look like they're a little faux tree. I don't know what those are made out of, plastic, I suppose. But I just like to kind of mix them up. On the other side over here, I have this basket that was gifted to me when we first moved in. My daughter's boyfriend's mom had given me a wonderfully beautiful housewarming gift in that basket. So I'm just filling it with that $5 blanket there from Target, as well as that pillow from Target. And then I'm using another one of those trees from Hobby Lobby and a candlestick from TJ Maxx. Moving up to the top of the sofa table, I'm using this super cute jug from Walmart. I got that in the floral section at Walmart, with a little bit of eucalyptus from Michael's, and then that adorable little church there. I actually picked that up at a antique shop locally here to me in New England. It was made in 1982, and it does open, like the top of the little church opens up so you can put things inside of it. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And then that miniature dough bowl there is from Hobby Lobby, as is everything inside of it. And then moving on to the other side over here, I had a really hard time deciding how I wanted to decorate this side of the table. That lamp there is from Salvation Army. I did paint it in a really pretty green and then buy a new lampshade for it. So originally I had thought maybe I want to put this cute little church on this side, but I just kind of mess with this area repeatedly until I find just the right look. That little tray there is from Target, and that little wreath there is from Hobby Lobby, like I mentioned before. I promise you none of this stays like this. It ends up getting moved around repeatedly. I didn't end up filming it, but you will see a shot in the end of how it all finally turns out. Next up, it's time for some garland. So I love to have garland hanging. I think it is very charming, and I just think it adds a very whimsical touch when you're decorating. So I try to always have some kind of hanging element in my decor. I also think it just kind of adds like a sweet and cozy vibe. So I picked up this bell garland was this from Michael's or Hobby Lobby? I cannot remember. I think that it was from Michael's, but it's just these really pretty bells. They are actual bells, so it is chiming as I'm doing this, but I just think they're really pretty, and they kind of give off that cranberry vibe, and I love a touch of red. I just think that screams Christmas, and I try to use it as much as I can. And just when I thought I was done with the sofa table, I had the idea to bring in these extra large bells. I picked these up on Walmart.com. When I purchased them, I wasn't sure if I was going to try to hang them, but I decided to layer them here in the basket. I think that they're really pretty, and I love that brass touch that they bring. Moving into my entryway, this is what I had left over after I took down all of the fall decor. I hadn't decorated anything. I didn't bring other pieces over. I just kind of left it alone. And we're going to get started by putting more of that eucalyptus garland here on the mirror. This mirror is from Hobby Lobby. It is really small. I definitely need to get a bigger mirror for this wall. I just kind of want to redo this whole area. I had purchased this little tiny table at Salvation Army for $8. I refinished it. I think it's really pretty. However, I think I just kind of want to update this area. I want a bigger mirror. Definitely want something a little bit more substantial. So stay tuned. I'm going to have my eyes peeled for something. I'd love to find something that is antique, but we will see. Anyway, I'm just putting up this eucalyptus garland that is from Amazon. It is linked in my Amazon storefront under Thanksgiving, I believe. It's my new favorite garland. It might be listed under Christmas too. And then I have this crock here that I purchased at a local antique shop, and I am filling it with this little faux tree from Hobby Lobby. They were 60% off, and these match the ones that I just put in my bedroom. And I'm using this dish towel, this hand towel, to kind of fill in the bottom down here. It was really empty. The tree was kind of moving around, and you could really see in there. So I thought this would just add a nice gentle touch to the tree. Next up, I'm going to take a second to decorate the tree with some items I picked up at Walmart. They have the cutest section for miniature trees. So I picked up these little metal ornaments. They kind of look like bells. However, they don't have any noise to them, which I appreciated. And they had like a little faux leather bow on them. Super simple. I loved the brass color that they brought. So I'm just going to go ahead and place these on the tree. And then I did end up picking up a topper as well. But they had really cute, like little miniature tree baskets and tree boxes, tons of tree decor, really, really adorable stuff. And I do end up later on putting on some lights. I did do it after I was done filming. So you don't see that here, but you will see it in the final shots. Next up, we're going to work on my tiered tray. I did decide to keep the metal one out. I just like the touch of, metal that it brings here to the entryway, just a little bit of a different texture and color. And I'm just going to fill this with items that I have collected along the way. I don't really believe that I put anything new here. These are just items that I have either been gifted. I believe that item there, the little Merry Christmas Santa sled, was actually on a present that I received. The little black house I painted, that was from Hobby Lobby. This little believe sign my mom gave to me 100 years ago. So I think I really just kind of pulled items that were in my old Christmas bins and brought them here to the tray. And I love the way a tiered tray looks. It's a maximalist's dream. If you love to layer your decor pieces, have a lot of decor pieces all in one place, this is the way to go, a tiered tray. I just think a tiered tray is so very cozy, and I love this decor piece. We also have our magic Santa key right there that my mom had given to us because we don't have a fireplace. So we use that Santa key, put it on the door to make sure that Santa can get into our house on Christmas Eve. The final touches to this entryway table are just a few items that I have collected over the years, and I think it just adds a really sweet touch here. I do actually end up swapping the tree with a tiered tray, just because I felt like the tree made a little bit more of a statement as you walked into the house, and I'm glad I did. I just think it looks really pretty, and I'm really happy with how the entryway turned out. The final space we're going to work on today is my powder room. This is right off of the entryway as you come into my house, and I love this little powder room. It's one of my most proud spaces or spaces that I decorated that I'm most proud of. We designed it to have this really beautiful antique sink and vanity, and I just love how it turned out. So I am going to just kind of style it up in here a little bit by adding in that eucalyptus garland around the wood beaded mirror that is from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm also going to add in this Hearth and Hand kitchen towel. It's really absorbent, and I just think it's a really nice pop of red here in the bathroom. I also have this really sweet house soap, hand soap that I picked up at TJ Maxx. Moving over to these shelves. Now, Danny built these shelves for us back in Las Vegas, and we were able to bring them here with us. And I just think they're a nice way to decorate here in the bathroom. I end up doing these shelves over and over and over again. So how you see them now is definitely not how they stay, but I do love how they turn out. This little miniature tiered tray is from the Target Dollar Spot about a year ago, and I love to have this here on the counter. I think it's really cute to decorate, so I'm just adding in that little Mary towel as well as this cute little Dachshund soap that I picked up at TJ Maxx. We're also going to head back over to the shelves because I decided I did not want everybody just staring at my kiddos while they were using the restroom. So I took down that picture, switched it up a bit, and finally was happy with how it turned out. And here's the final look into the powder room. I did also end up adding in those red wood bead garland there. Love how that turned out. Again, I love a good pop of red, and I think this tiny little bathroom is all cozied up for Christmas. All right, my friends, this brings us to the end of this Christmas decorating video. I hope that you found some cozy motivation while you were watching today's video, and I hope that you are enjoying your holiday season, whatever you celebrate. I just want to say a huge thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me today. I would love to have you come back and do it again, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. I post new videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you in the next one.